Hi everyone, welcome back to Sonni Reviews It. Today I'm finally giving you a full tour of my craft room. This is where I make all my Scents by Sonni products, including my organic whipped body butters and soy candles. I've spent months putting this room together and I'm excited to show you how I've organized everything. Now right now I'm going to give you a close-up and show you all the shelves close-up so you can see how they're organized. And the one thing that you'll notice is that almost everything is stored in clear containers. I did this on purpose because I can see exactly what I have without opening every bin. And it also lets me know immediately when I'm getting low on supplies so I can reorder before I run out of anything. Now, some things, as you can see, don't really need to be in bins, so I just, have them sitting on the shelves. And the one thing, I chose all white furniture because it makes the room feel bright, clean, and organized. And it also helps me focus on creating products without feeling surrounded by a lot of clutter and everything. Okay, now over here, you'll see these are all my candle tins. And I use a lot of different color candle tins, so it's easy to I don't have to label these bins, so you can clearly see what color the candle tins are. So this was a good idea just to have clear too, so you can just look right at the candle tins. Because prior to me creating this room, I had everything in boxes, and it was just looking at different boxes to see where I had stuff at. This right here keeps everything organized. Now right here, some more of the supplies. These are my candle supplies where I melt the wax at, and some of my scents that I use in the candles. I just want to give everybody a close-up just to see how everything is actually sitting on the shelves close up. And this right here is my candle wax and my wax, the wax for the wax melts. The ones on the bottom are for my candles, and the smaller ones on the top are for the wax melts, because I also make those too, the wax melts. This right here is just, I have some tissue paper for when selling the items that's going to go in a gift bag. And this right here is all my shipping supplies. So I just wanted everybody to have a nice close-up of what everything looks like, as opposed to having it from a distance. Now here's everything that I have that I keep on the table. I have my tissue, my paper towels, and I have my Clorox wipes, my alcohol, as you can see right here. This right here is my date stamp. I use this when after I make my whipped body butter, I have to put a date on it. My tape, my scissors. This is my label protectors. This is actually a new roll. I have to put that away. This is a new roll of label protectors. Then the Q-tips right here. And you're probably wondering, what are these Q-tips for? This I actually just thought of on my own one day. Here, I'm going to show you what I use these Q-tips for. Let me put this back on here. I use these Q-tips for my whipped body butter. Once I put them in the container, just in case a little bit of body butter got like on the side, I clean it off, because the one thing, you always want to have a neat looking product. You don't want to have a sloppy product. And so I always make sure, only if some goes around the side, I will clean it up just so the jar looks really neat, and then close it up. So that's why just an idea I thought of to use the Q-tips for. And now these are like shelf liners. I found these, and what I did with these, I cut these up because they're easy for me to lay on the table when I'm working with my body butters and candles. It's easy because I just like to work on it because it holds it snug and I don't have to worry about it sliding around the table. So I cut these up in different sizes and use them. This right here is my book that I keep all my labels and stuff in, my candle labels. and my body butter labels. So I keep them neat and organized. And I ordered, most of the stuff I ordered from Amazon. It's easy for me to order it. They deliver it right from the house. I ordered the books from Amazon, the sleeves and everything. This right here is my scale. I keep that on the table because that's for my body butter and candles. This right here is when I'm labeling anything I label. I use this to label my body butters and to label my candles and my wax melts. So that's so, comfortable and easy to label. Now this, I'm going to show you just some of the things up close. This is the container that I use for my for the wax melts. So this is, I keep everything in here for the wax melt. And it's just easy, it's a lot neater and easy for me to keep it in here. And like I said, I can see when I run out. I can clearly see if I'm getting low and I gotta fill everything back up. And I'm actually is gonna have to fill that back up soon because I have, I think, 3 of them that's empty. Now here go a large one. Now this holds the wax for my candles, because I not necessarily make a lot more candles than the wax. Well, yeah, I actually do make more candles than the wax melts. So that's why I kind of keep those in bigger containers. But the wax melts, those can go a lot further because they're smaller. And see how it's just easy to see. Like, I just wanted this craft room to be able to see everything, to just look at everything at a glance. And I just wanted to show you this up close. Showing both of you, both of these rather, up close, and how they're easy to hold, they're snug, everything stays neat and in place. Now this right here, I just brought one of the containers over with the 8-ounce jars in them, just to show you up close and to show you how the bin looks all the way around. And I keep them in there, all the ones and all the sizes in one bin, because sometimes when you're grabbing it, you may think you have a jar that's 6 ounces but it's 8 ounces. But this way, I know I'm dealing with all 8-ounce jars. Okay, now I brought one over now. This is showing my candle tins. See, there's the red ones and the pink ones. I kind of let the red ones and the pink ones share the same bin for now. Because usually a lot of ones that I can, well, some of the ones I can actually use the design on the pink jar or the red jar. So I just wanted to show you these bins up close. Now these bins right here, these are for the some of the containers that I can use for my wax melts. And I actually bought these at Dollar Tree. I picked these up at Dollar Tree. I saw them in there one day and I bought a few of them because I thought, hey, maybe I can put these in a container. And see, I'm showing you how I did my labels for them. So if you go to Dollar Tree, if you do wax melts, so you can put anything up besides wax melts, but I decided to do some of my wax melts in these, and they work out fine. So I keep those snugged in there. Now I'm going to show you the ones on the bottom. Okay, I flip these around. Now, in this containers, I still have a few of these. And then I have also the containers that hold the wax melts. That's almost like, the clamshell looking ones. I use those too. Those are the ones I started out using. So I still have those. And these are the dyes, because the only thing I use the dye on now is my wax melts. I don't use dye in my candles no more because I use candle tins. So I use the dye only on my wax melts. Now here is right here, these are the wicks, the candle wicks. I only do one size candle right now. And I can do smaller candles or larger candles, but I kind of just stick to one size right now. And these are some of the fragrance that I use. It's not all of them, it's just some, because I try to use them when I buy them to do the fragrance right away, because sometimes if you hold it around too long, it's not really that good. Now, here is some of the clear gift bags, because some things I do, and when I do it for, like, if somebody's having a birthday party or a baby shower or, you know, bridal shower, and I'll, you know, put the candles or the whipped body butter in these clear bags just so they can see everything. And then I'm gonna also show you what else I can put, what I do actually put in the clear bags when I'm doing something for somebody's either birthday party or baby shower or bridal shower. Okay, now right here, these are the containers that I use, because I do all my candles in small batches. I don't do big batches of, when I do candles, I do small batches at a time. So I have these wax, the wax warmers. Now these right here is just something I decided to do when I wanted, at Christmas time, I wanted to do something for some of my coworkers. I decided to put extra things in, like the gift bags and the baskets when I do baskets, but I try to stick more to gift bags. These are just some of the things that I actually will put in the gift bags with the candle, and you can buy it in bulk. Like right here's a little mirror that you can put in there in the gift bag when you're doing the candle or the whipped body butter or the wax melts. And I buy these in bulk so they're not as expensive. Like I'm going out buying one or two of them. I'm buying them in bulk, and most of these come like 50. Now right here, this is for the men. It's like a little manicure set for a man. And I put that when I'm giving a gift to, you know, a male, like somebody needs a gift for their husband or their brother or their son. And here, I'll show you the one. It's supposed to be pink, but to me it's not really pink. But this is the one for the woman, the little manicure set. There's something that they can just, you know, keep in their purse. And I put that in the gift bag. So all these bins basically just things that I can add, you know, at the spur of the moment. If somebody wants to purchase a candle or whipped body butters and they need it for a gift, I just keep these in, you know, I keep these on the shelves, and I can just grab a couple things, put it in there real nice, put the candle in there or the whipped body butter. Now this right here, I use this when I'm doing vending events, and you can see I haven't even wiped what I had on there before off. And this is, you can add different things like 50% off or a free something if you purchase this or that. And I want to just show you here how easy this is to wipe off. And I purchased this from Amazon also. And it's something that would just sit on the table if you're doing a vending event and you want to, you know, sell something or let people spin it and win like a percentage off or something free if they purchase this or that, whatever you want to put on there. And you see how easy it wipes off? So, and you use a marker that's, you know, that you can easily wipe off, that's erasable. And it's so cute. You sit it on the table and people will love to come spin it, trust me. And that kind of brings attention sometimes to people to come over to your table. Now, I want to thank everybody for watching this video, and I hope this tour gave you some ideas to organizing your own craft space. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And share a comment letting me know which part of the room was your favorite. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.